I'm Mack Jr. and I've done some videos talking about some Nickelodeon shows. I've done one video where I talk about the Nickelodeon shows so on when I started watching Nickelodeon, and one talking about most of the 90s Nicktoons. But now we're going to talk about some of my other favorite 90s Nickelodeon shows. Stuff from the 1990s, stuff that came about after 1992. See, first off, there was Nickelodeon's Weinerville. Now, I thought the title itself was funny, like with Wiener in the title. I actually thought it was funny when the host name was Mark Wiener. I was very surprised to learn that was his real name, or at least his real stage name. Yeah, I don't know if that was his real last name or not. But it was kind of cool. They had a lot of puppets. They had characters that were part puppet and part human, like they had human heads with puppet bodies attached. Yeah. I remember seeing the early commercials with like character Baby Jeffrey. I thought he was going to be a major character, but then it seems like he's usually only there during the introduction. The cartoons are kind of cool. Of course, most of them were existing cartoons. Like first they would show UPA stuff, I think, and then they would show stuff from the Alvin show, and then they would show some Batfang cartoons. I think they would show something with some other character. Yeah, that was a really cool show. Like, it would be great if they would bring that back. Maybe put on DVD. Maybe they could replace the cartoons with actual Nicktoons or something. Then there's Guts and Global Guts. And, yeah, I wonder what the difference was between Guts and Global Guts. Yeah, I wonder if they just changed the title. Yeah, it was kind of an interesting show to watch, but I don't think we really care about that show anymore. It does the Hidden Temple. It was another obstacle course show, and yeah, I'd say that was a bit more boring than Guts. There was the Adventures of Pete and Pete, which got started as a series of sponsored during commercial breaks before getting its own half-hour show. It had a series of specials before that as well. And Pete and Pete was a really good show. Seems my dad likes it. And I remember after getting some episodes on DVD, I was surprised by how absurd the show was. Because I guess when I was a kid, I don't really see the absurdity that weird. Yeah, that is one of the greatest Nickelodeon shows. There's a lot of great episodes, like the one where Big Pete's friend Tay stays over for the weekend, and the episode where it's Saturday, and the one about the phone booth, and the episode where Big Pete has to do a Warsaw project. And there's a good cousin Skeeter. That was a good show with the puppet who hated being short. This is one that we watched a lot at first, and is my brother and me. Like, that was a really funny show. Like, I like episodes like the one where Dee Dee gets his haircut, and the episode where Dee tries to run away from home. Those some good ones. And like the episode where Goo gets some knees and starts acting more polite to everybody. There's the Secret World of Alex Mack. That's a great show. Like, at the time, I didn't really understand too much about what the big deals with people finding about our powers, whatever. I was confused by the opening, where it was since he was an average kid before he had the accident. At the time, I thought average meant special, so I thought, well, he's saying that as if it's not good to be average. Well, I was so naive back then, thinking average meant extra special instead of normal. Yeah, and the last episode was a good one where they find out about the powers, but then she gets saved at the end. Then there's the Mystery Files of Silver Rule. I remember watching that a lot, but I don't remember anything about it. There's the Import of Alan Strands. I think I got the title wrong. That's what I don't remember much about either. There's Roundhouse, one of the early Snick shows. There's a variety show. Yeah, I actually don't remember much about that one, though. Yeah, I think that might have been one of those few Nickelodeon shows from the early 90s I didn't pay much attention to. And then there was Are You Afraid of the Dark? Kind of like that. I kind of like the episode about the dogs that were supposed to feed. And there's all of that. Yeah. Well, that was a great variety show. At least when I started. Yeah, I like the Ear Boy and X League Now. I liked the Isma and the French guy in the bathtub and the vitamin from Mason. Yeah, and I liked the Good Burger sketches, of course. Then there was Kenan and Kel. It was an awesome show. I liked it. It kills himself with orange soda. See, like the first episode where he manages to get a car that ends up being stolen, and there's one where they skip school, go to the bank, which gets held up, and Kenan's the one with the news reporters to see them. And like the Christmas episode. Yeah, that's a really great one. Yeah. No, not be saying sales were really great or not great a lot. Yeah. The 1990s was a lot of great Nickelodeon shows. Kind of wish I could see more of the 80s stuff. But then again, a lot of the 80s shows don't seem that great. Well, I'm Mack Jr. Those are my real thoughts on